Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return. The Falcons take over first and 10. And their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. His first throw is an interception. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 14. And the Falcon first down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's got London left side. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to be good for a Falcons first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second down. Here's Tua. You can't find a connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. Trying for it with Penix. He loses the football. Picked up by the Jaguars. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, it's Lawrence. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to be stopped well short of that first down marker, so the Jags forced to punt this away. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth
The
down.
Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And they could really use a good one here. He fields this at the 18. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on second down, it's Tagovailoa. He's got Pitts outside. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa gets this one to London. This one stopped, play gains about 6 yards, and that is good for an Atlanta first down. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
He was taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Working on second down. Tua. Short pass brought in. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking a gain at about 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Falcons.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's Tagovailoa on second down. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this drive isn't done yet, Brock. He's got enough to push them to a first and goal.
Robinson. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw, Tagovailoa. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. And it's going to be second and goal now. That play lost 8.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Tagovailoa now on second. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The kick by Folk is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's a pitch. It's Tootin. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down, give to Tootin. They get to him. He's hit, blocked down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
10 yards.
Once changing the play.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll go again here with Tootin. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that is a Jacksonville first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
23. Hey, change attack. Hey, I'm gone.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Trying for the touchdown. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
The kick by Folk is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix now. Looking for Dotson, but it's intercepted. And the Jaguars will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Falcons will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins here with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here. Tagovailoa back to throw. And this throw is going to be incomplete. They're down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now 2 with a throw. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Blast through midfield. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Huge gain down the left side. 45 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And I'll run again with Tootin. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They pitch it out to him here. And he won't get anything here before he's shoved out. So that brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
27-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 14. First down.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And it's going to be first down Falcons. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. And the Falcon.
Tagovailoa now. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12. First down, Atlanta.
Back to throw, Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that's going to be good for a Falcons first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Complete left side to Robinson. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta! Bijan Robinson scoring there to end an 8-play drive. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Tootin. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now pitch it to Robinson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're going to pass it here. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
A toss snap to Robinson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
And it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Rock. It is 2nd down.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Fits it through the middle. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a first.
The Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
38-yard line.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Back to throw. This is caught. Here's Tootin again. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. He'll look to throw it. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. After the sack, Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
On red. Think right.
One final shot here. And he comes up with it. He went and got it. Touchdown. And now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win? And it's a miss. It's off the mark. No good. A legion of stunned fans looking on That would have won it, but instead, Brock, we're headed for overtime. So the Falcons will